Okay, and now we are live sa ating Facebook group page. So this time, I am going to share my PowerPoint and let's discuss about scientific notation and significant figures. So, let me share to you my PowerPoint. Mhm. So, pagkasensahan nyo lang yung voice ko ha, medyo hindi medyo wala akong nag-shout. Shout. O, hindi kayo masyadong malakas yung voice ko kasi I'm in the faculty and there are other teachers also na nag-klase. Wala ko sa room kay it's because wala pa napabook ang room no na na room na akong gagamitin. Sige lang, if merong solving, meron din naman akong maliit na whiteboard dito. Okay, so let's start with significant figures. Wait for a while. Okay. The scientific notation of significant figures. Now, we are living in a very vast universe that the distances between the planets are very far. So just like example, the distance between um the Earth to Mars, Earth to the Sun, or the distance between two planets, diba? It's so very far talaga yung distances nila. It's so malaki. Sometimes hindi nga kilometers yung ginagamit. It's miles or sometimes it's light years. Okay? Another thing, if merong mas mahaba ang distance or mas malaki ang distance, meron din tayong mga very small. There are objects which are very small which cannot be seen by our naked eye. Just like the 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 atom. Diba? We cannot see that one. Or we cannot also determine the mass of um proton or the mass of the neutron while looking at the any measuring devices, diba? We cannot see that one kasi yung mass nila is very small. It's very minute. Now, in science, there is a way on how to express very large or very small quantities or very large or very small numbers. Furthermore, there are also rules to follow them when dealing with numbers for measuring instruments. Okay? Of course, not just in science, but also in mathematics kasi mathematics and science, they are intertwined. So we have here a question. How do you write numbers in scientific notation and in correct number of significant figures? So our objective this afternoon, at the end of the lesson, you will be able to identify the significant figures or define significant figures or write decimal to scientific notation or in vice versa. So very large and very small numbers can be expressed using scientific notation. And I hope that you are already familiar with scientific notation. And this scientific notation was introduced by your teachers when you were in junior high school. Yeah. I think there are also examples na, not just in mathematics na subject, but also in other fields siguro, no? Like, I think you have introduced already yung mga numbers na involve scientific notation. And another term for scientific notation, we have powers of 10 notation. Again, another term for scientific notation, we have powers of 10 notation. Now, all numbers can be expressed using this form. Okay? All numbers can be expressed using this form. Ito yung format niya, where n is a number between 1 to 10. So, there is a condition that in a standard scientific notation, the standard basis of scientific notation we have n should be greater than or equal to 1 but less than 10. Again, n is greater than or equal to 1 but less than 10. Ano ibig sabihin niya? 1 is still accepted, 1 is considered, but 10 is not. So the maximum value of n for your scientific notation should be 9.9999999, so on and so forth. Basta hindi siya aabot ng 10. Again, the number, your n dapat dito is should be a number between 1 to 10. 1 is accepted, 10 accepted. Example is ito. 1.5. 1.5 times 10 raised to 6. Yes. Pwede ito. Pwede siya magiging the standard scientific equation because 1.5 is in between 1 to 10. However, itong 32 times 10 raised to 5, ito, hindi siya pwede matawag hindi siya pwede or hindi siya accepted sa ating standard scientific notation because 32 as your n is not allowed. Hindi siya pwede kasi 32 is greater than 10. Again, ano yung condition? The condition is that your n should be in between 1 to 10 and 1 still accepted, 10 is not. Okay? Now, we have here A. Anong ibig sabihin ng A dito? This A is a positive or negative integer. It's a number, a positive number or a negative number. A positive integer specifically and a negative integer specifically. So when we say integer, so integer should be a whole a natural number which is meron siyang sign na positive or negative. And when we say natural number, that is counting numbers. Again, A is any positive or negative integer. Integer is a natural number a natural number. So which is merong sign, so the positive or negative sign. Next. And ito ha, n should be only a number from 1 to 9. Sorry, it's from 1 to 10. Let me correct that one. Then edit. Again, from 1 to 10. And again, pwede mo siya 9.99, pwede pa na siya 9.99999, yes, still accepted. But 10 is not accepted for standard, take note, standard scientific notation. The exponent A should reflect how many times the decimal point is moved. Okay, again, the exponent A reflect how many times the decimal point is moved. And the power of 10 can either be positive or negative. Yung A natin is either positive or negative. Whether you move the decimal point to the left or whether you move your decimal point to the right. Moving the decimal point to the left makes the exponent positive, while moving it to the right makes it negative. Again, moving the decimal point to the left makes the exponent positive, while moving it to the right makes it negative. In standard form of scientific notation, n should only include one digit to the left of the decimal point. Again, in the standard form of scientific notation, yung sinabi ko kanina, n should only include one digit to the left of the decimal point. Hindi siya pwede ka ng duha. Okay? To the left, dapat to the left. Isa lang dapat. And, yeah, yung n mo dapat it is in between, again, 1 to 10. And hindi pwede si 10. 1 is the least accepted. Again, si 1 yung least accepted na value of n for standard form of scientific notation. And the maximum is, you can't identify the maximum kasi the maximum is we have 9.99999 and so on and so forth. Basta hindi siya aabot ng 10. Okay, that's the it's the inclusion. Okay, inclusion of 10. So let's have here an example. Okay, the temperature at the core of the sun is 15,700,000 Kelvin. Okay, K stands for Kelvin. So 15,700,000 Kelvin. Now, if we are going to transform this decimal one, this number to scientific notation, again, if we are going to transform this one into scientific notation, we have here, this is the decimal point. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dapat dito ka lang mag-stop. Okay? Dito ka lang mag-stop. So 7. So you have 1.57 times 10 raised to 7. So bakit positive 7? Kasi we move the decimal point to the left. Okay, let me give you a table by the way. Let me give you a table. Okay, this table is intended for transforming decimal to scientific notation. Okay, this table is intended for transforming decimal to scientific notation. So, SN lang yung isulat ko ha, SN. No, pag ano siya, pag, wait lang ha, move to the decimal point, move to the left. Again na, pag move to the left siya, to the left, positive. Okay? Again, pag to the left, it's positive. Ang exponent. Okay, to the left. It's positive. Okay, just like this one, di ba? The decimal point, we move the decimal point to the left. It's positive. Now, what if to the right? Pag to the right naman, if we move the decimal point to the right, it's negative. Okay, negative ang exponent ha. If we move our decimal point to the right, take note. Take note of this one, decimal to scientific notation. Again, decimal to scientific notation. Converting decimal to scientific notation. To the left, positive ang exponent. To the right, negative ang exponent. Just like this, our first example here, we move how many places? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, dito ka lang mag-stop. That's 1.57 times 10 raised to 7. Okay? That's how you transform. For another example, we have here. Yan. For another example, if we move our decimal point to the left, diba? This is to the right. Again, if we move our decimal point to the right, so let's have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Stop ka lang dito. Okay? Kasi pag i-extend mo pa yan siya, maging 25 na, which is wrong. Ano yung standard form? Dapat the value of your n should be from 1 to 10. So pag i-move pa natin dito, maging 25 na siya. So dapat dito lang para 2.5. So 2.5 times 10 raised to, alam places tayo nag-move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. The exponent here is what? Positive, negative? The answer is negative. It's negative. It's because we move our decimal places to the right. Okay, we move our decimal places to the right. So this is your answer. Okay. So let's have another example para ma-practice mo. Let's have another example para ma-practice mo. I understand that this lesson was already introduced to you, no? Yeah, this is new to you. Hindi siya bago. Kasi na-discuss na ito junior high. But of course, I understand na yung iba nakalimot, so I need to rediscuss this one. Okay? So sa mga nakalimot dyan, so please listen. Okay, so next. Okay, again ha. So for decimal to scientific notation, please take note for decimal to scientific notation. To the left, it's positive. Pag move to the right, it's negative. Okay? Now, let's have a practice test. Kindly chat your answer. Again, kindly chat your answer. So, what's your answer about this one? I-chat ang sagot ninyo. Okay, i-chat yung answer ninyo. I-chat. Okay? Yes, you are correct. Look, this is a positive. Convert this number into scientific notation. Okay, convert this one into scientific notation. Okay, let's have this answers ng mga classmates ninyo. Okay. Char, amazing. Kaya na siya exponent. Ginanay ko sa yung si Zeka. Kaya nag-raise lagi siya. Nag-cellphone mo ka si Zeka?
Sa cellphone ko, sir.
Okay, kaya pala kayo. Naglupad manggod siya. Unlike sa laptop or computer, kay kami lang arawan. Okay. Naiuban tama, pero may, I think yung iba kulang. Sir, merong kulang? Anong kulang, sir? The unit. Do not forget to put the unit. It's kilometers. Okay? Do not forget to include the unit. It's very important. Okay? So the correct answer for this one is 1.391 times 10 raised to 9 kilometers. So bakit naging 9? So please listen. If this is the decimal point, if this is the decimal point, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ang stop ka na dito. So that is 1.391 times 10. Then we move we move the decimal point to the left. So that means it's 10 raised to 9. It's positive 9. Okay? So congratulations to those students who got the correct answer. Okay, wait lang ha. Okay? Okay, so please be careful, ha? Okay, so next, let's have another example. How about this one? Okay, kindly chat your answer. Now, class, it would be better, no, na naka-ingani siya, no, naka-arrange siya by, like three, para mas dali nato siya, para mas madali natin mag-count. Okay? Kahit if i-digit natin siya, if i-digit natin siya, class, stressful kayo siya pag i-digit. By looking at this kind of the way sa pagsulat ng number, pag ganito, it is easy for us. Mas dali siya pag ganito ang pag-way sa pagsulat ng number or yung separator, yung comma, pwede rin yung comma din. Okay? So by the way, kindly chat your answer and do not forget to put the unit. Okay, okay. So ano may mga nasagot? Correct. Okay, correct. Okay, okay. How about the others? What's your answer? Yes, Crystal Joy. Okay. 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 Do not forget to put the sign. Okay, sayang. Okay. So the correct answer is, let's try to check. The correct answer is 9.11 times 10 raised to negative 31. Okay. So if we are going to count this one, naiuban na sobra, naiuban na kulang. So let's count. This is already 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Next, 18, 21, 24. Then, sunod, 27, 30. Dito pa lang is 30 zeros na, 30 moves na tayo. Now, if we're going to extend another one, or decimal point, yan dito, that makes our answer 9.11. Okay, again, that makes our answer 9.11. Then, it's negative. So, bakit negative? Take note, ito yung decimal point natin. Saan tayo nag-move ang ating decimal point? Sa anong direction? To the right. Kaya nga siya, negative siya. Okay ha, please take note of this one ha. This rule is applicable only pag decimal to scientific notation. Again, this rule, take note ha, applicable lang ito pag decimal to scientific notation. Okay, next. How about this one? Kindly chat your answer. Another example. Kindly chat your answer. Okay, let's check your answer. The correct answer is 3 times 10 raised to 8 meter per second. Okay. Okay, so let's try to check. Oo. Bakit 9 yung iba? Let's try to check, ha? This is the decimal point. Dito yung decimal point, andito. Dito, andito yung decimal point. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop ka na rito. Kaya nga, 8. And since our decimal point moves to the left, that means the exponent is positive. Okay? How about this last example? Ito. Kindly chat your answer. May question pala dito si Benjamin. Yes, Benjamin. Yes, it's 3.0, Benjamin. The same pa rin sila, Benjamin. Pero, meron tayong gina-follow na significant figure na rule. And then, bench, meron tayong gina-follow na significant figure na rule. Pero sige lang, accepted pa rin yan naman siya. Wala problema. Okay, so yung iba nag-chat na ng answer. What? O bakit maliit na si yung iba? Let's have the answers of okay. Na uban na sombra, na uban na kulang, na uban na ano, sama na kasi correct answer. Kasi positive ba o negative? Na. Please be careful kay mamali mo, no? Mamali jud mo, mamali mo pili sa sources ani. I am going to put a positive sign, I am going to put a negative sign. So please be careful sa pagpili ng choices. Okay? So you know already naman siguro, no? Oo. Kasi ganyan talaga ako gagawa ng choices. Okay, so let's try to check your answer. The correct answer is, it's 1.61 times 10 raised to negative 9. Let's count. 3, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. 18 na dito, 18. Move ka lang ng isa, Yan. That's 1.61 times 10 raised to negative 19. Okay, that's negative 19 kasi the direction is to the right. Take note, decimal to scientific notation. Again, take note, decimal to scientific notation. Okay? So, please if medyo nahirapan kayo, please review. Practice test. Pwede 0 lang mag-base sa exponent. No. Hindi siya always applicable, Fahadjir. If we are going to include this 0, kung tingnan ni Fahadjir, pwede, pero hindi siya applicable sa lahat. Okay, next. How about scientific notation to decimal? Kanina, decimal to scientific notation. Okay, ito yung rule ha. Take note of this rule. Please have a copy of the rule. Pag decimal to scientific notation, pag to the left, positive. Pag to the right, negative. Now, let's have this one. Scientific notation to decimal. And we have this rule. Positive ang exponent, the direction to the right. Pag negative ang exponent, the decimal to the left. Again, please take it on this one. Scientific notation to decimal. Pag positive pag positive ang exponent to the right, pag negative ang exponent to the left. So please take note this is scientific notation to decimal. Again, this is scientific notation to decimal. So let's have an example here. Ito. Okay, kadaghan kaayo, no? Kalabad. To the right daw, to the right. Okay? Let's move, okay, 6.022 times 10 raised to 23. That's raised to 23. Ano kaya yung sagot? Okay? Let's solve this one. Let me share to you my camera. Okay? I do hope maklaro siya, no? Ano yun? 6.0
6.022 po. Times
times
10 to the
10
power of
tama ba? 33?
23.
Laban na sa paggunit. Yeah. Sige. Yan. So, yan. Maklaro ang writing ko? Okay lang?
Yes
Hindi.
po. Opo. Clear po siya.
Natusok ko. Sige, let's start. Okay. 6.022. Yan. Now, 23 man. So, ano gano'n yun? We need to move our decimal places to the right. Okay, positive man. Positive, di ba? To the right. Pag scientific notation to decimal. So, let's have 1, 2, 3. 3 na, 3. 4, 5, 6. So, yan. 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18. Kulangan man. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yan. So, to write it, para klaro tayo, okay, yan. So, you have, wait lang ha. 3, 3, 2, 3. So, you have the answer of, ito, 602. Then, lagay ko lang ng space ha, para mas dali siya ma-emphasize. Okay. Wait lang.
Kulangan kag 2, sir.
Ha? Dre?
Oo, sir.
Okay, thank you. Ano ba? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. Ito. Is this correct? Tama na ba? Meron kama. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 22, 23. Yes, that's correct. So this is the answer. Okay? So ganyan ang pag-transform ha. Ganyan ang pag-transform ng scientific notation to decimal. Okay? Okay? Okay, yung iba-iba tayo ng sagot, no? But this is the correct answer. For ano, mas okay good class, pag ano class, yung three zeros gani naka-separate para mas dali siyang ano, i-check ninyo pag mag-count kayo ulit. Okay? So let's have another example. For another example, yan. For another example, we have here, okay, kana daw. Yan. Negative ang exponent. So, negative ang exponent, that means your direction is to the left. Again, negative ang exponent, that means your direction is to the left. So, kindly chat your answer. Okay? Kindly chat your answer. Okay, let's like check your answer. The correct answer is mhm, mhm, yan. Yan. So, then, this is the correct answer. Class, huwag niyong kalimutan lagyan ng unit. At the same time, huwag niyong kalimutan lagyan ng decimal point. Okay? Again, huwag niyong kalimutan lagyan ng unit at huwag niyong kalimutan lagyan ng decimal point. Ay, actually, medyo mahirapan ako sa pag-check no pag dikit yung zero. Honestly, mahirapan ako mag-check pag dikit yung zero. So, mas okay if yung first three zeros ay basta yung mga zeros gani nakaano siya kasi palit siya by 3. Okay? Sige pa. Don't worry, meron akong dalawang example. How about this one? Ito daw, be? Ito daw. Kindly chat your answer. Ito madali lang. Then, kindly chat your answer. Okay, very good. The correct answer is, okay, very good. It's 1,393,000 kilometers. Very good, very good. And for our last example we have here, yan. Kindly chat your answer. Again, kindly chat your answer. Again, it would be better, no? Kung nakaseparate by 3 ang mga answer nato. Again, nakaseparate by 3 para dali siya ma-check. Crizel, I think there's something wrong with your answer. Tanggalan na lang ng decimal sa last Crizel. Yes. Saka lang sa 5. Dapat 529 na lang. Des, kulangan og 0 point imong des. Okay, kulangan 0 point imong answer. Aquino, okay, Aquino Michael. I think there is something wrong the way you pag-grupo nimo sa zero. I think mag-start ka dapat sa 0 point something sa pag-start og tulo ka zero. Okay, pag-grupo. Pero that's correct, walang problema, Aquino. Pero I think siguro next year, mo lang siya i-arrange lang siguro siya. Tama pa siya nga, there are 10 zeros. Okay, okay. Okay. Okay, okay. Very good, very good. Nalagi uban kilometers. Meter ang unit ha, meter ang unit. Okay, meter ang unit. Huwag kalimutan. Okay, so very good. Congratulations. So, I hope you have, I hope, ma-retain pa ni siya nga process, ha? Kaya apil siya sa quiz next meeting. Okay, next week, apil siya sa quiz. Okay? This is very basic. Pero apil siya sa quiz. So, do not take it for granted. Sa'yo, baka hindi na mo maminaw. Okay, now, this one. Let's proceed to this one. Okay, now, what is the scientific notation of this one? You can tell me the scientific notation of this one. Okay, can you chat your answer? What's the scientific notation of this one? This is 5.29 times 10 raised to what? What's the exponent, class? Positive, negative? Very good. It's negative 11. Okay. Now, it's negative 11. Now, the question is, if we follow, ano class? If we follow the unit is meter, if we use another prefix, okay, for our unit, walang negative 11. Tama, di ba? Walang negative 11 dito. Correct? Tama, di ba? Walang negative 11. So, ano yung mas malapit? Ang mas malapit is 10 raised to negative 9 at saka 10 raised to negative 12. Again, ang mas malapit, 10 raised to negative 9 at saka 10 raised to negative 12. So, ang gagawin natin dito, itong 5.29 times 10 raised to negative 11 meters, we are going to have na yung exponent niya is either 10 raised to negative 9 at saka 10 raised to negative 12. Now, how about 10 raised to negative 9? Let's have a 10 raised to negative 9. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dito lang po to. Dito tayo mag-stop. So, gagawa ka ng scientific notation niya, 0.052 times 10 raised to negative 9 graph and 9 meters. Yan. 529, sorry, 529. I forgot the 9. Okay. Hello, sir. Manigate na niya, manigate na niya ang scientific, ang standard form. It's okay lang. It's okay pag ganito ang situation. Okay lang siya pag ganito, pag converting this one using another prefixes. Yeah. Another prefixes. Okay lang, walang problema. Now, how about 10 raised to negative 12? How about 10 raised to negative 12? So, if we have to count na naman, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12. Pag 12 daw ang exponent, the scientific notation here is 52.9 times 10 raised to negative 12 meters. Okay, that's the conversion. Yan. So for 10 raised to negative 9, itong 10 raised to negative 9 natin na base, ito siya. Ang mati-change na niyan is nano. So hindi na siya 10 raised to negative 9, but 0.0529 nanometer. Okay? 10 raised to negative 9 will be replaced by nano because 10 raised to negative 9 is the same with nano. How about this one? 52.9 times 10 raised to negative 12. Okay, negative 12. No, ang ating negative 12 dito, ang ating negative 12 is that this is equivalent to pico. So from using this one, using this 10 raised to negative 12, it will turn into 52.9 picometer. Yan. Pwede sa kanina part dire, dito na part which is transforming decimal to scientific notation using prefixes, okay lang manigate ang atong rule sa scientific notation. Walang problema. Walang problema. Okay? So, again ha, if we are, let's go back here. If we are going to convert this one into scientific notation, the exponent is negative 11. Now, dito sa prefixes, walang 10 raised to negative 11. Now, negative 11 is in between 10 raised to negative 9 at saka 10 raised to negative 12. Nasa sa gitna. So we are going to use 10 raised to negative 9 at saka 10 raised to negative 12. So ito yung ginawa natin. Itong number natin dito, ito siya. I-convert natin siya nito. This is 10 raised to negative 9. At saka i-convert natin dito sa 10 raised to negative 12. And this is their conversion. Okay? Then we have here 10 raised to negative 9. That's nano. So we already changed this one into n. So equal lang sila. Then ang 10 raised to negative 12, we change that one into p. That's for pico because they are equivalent. This one. Okay, so please take note. And to further understand, let's have another example. Okay, let's have another example para mas maintindihan ninyo. This one. This one, if we are going to convert this one into scientific notation, what's the scientific notation of this one? 3.4 what? 3.4 times 10 raised to what? Raised to, okay, may nag-chat. Negative 7. It's very good. It's negative 7. Okay, very good. It's negative 7. Thank you. Now, class, wala amang negative 7 dito. Di ba, as you can see, wala kang negative 7 dito, tama? Wala kang negative 7. So this time, negative 7 is in between dito. And dito ang negative 7. Sa gitna ng 10 raised to negative 6 and sa gitna ng 10 raised to negative 9. Tama ba? Now, we are going to convert 10 raised to negative 7 into 10 raised to negative 6 at saka 10 raised to negative 9. So, gagawa tayo dito ng ano, let's count. 6 muna tayo, sa negative 6 muna tayo start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dito, yung decimal. So, ang mangyayari ay magiging 0.34 times 10 raised to negative 6. How about negative 9? For negative 9, so if this is negative 6 already, for negative 9, let's continue. 1, 2, 3. So there will be an additional 0. So it will turn 340 times 10 raised to negative 9. Yan. Now, take note, the equivalent prefix of 10 raised to negative 6 is micro, and the equivalent prefix of 10 raised to negative 9 is nano. Okay? So for 10 raised to negative 6, the new answer now is 0.34 microgram. And for 10 raised to negative 9 grams, that's 340 nanogram. And they are all the same. Okay? And actually, 3.4 times 10 raised to negative 7, the same lang sila, the same lang sila. Then the same lang din sila ito. May question dito sa Desiree. Sir, nga nung wala po si 7, wala pang naka-invent? Oo. Kasi I think they follow this one na after 6, yung pattern nila sa, after 3 kasi, after 3 na pattern, ang i-follow nila is siya, divisible by 3 na siya des. So wala din siya 7 des. Siguro, kulangan siguro mga terms or prefix. Siguro ang nag-devise ani is they make na lang siguro na indivisible by 3. Okay, so wala talaga negative 7 per prefix. Okay? So, it's either ito yung sagot or ito, but still they are equal. The same lang silang dalawa ito. Ito at saka ito parehas lang sila. They are equivalent. Okay? Okay, now, let's have last example. For your last example, kayo ang magsasolve. Okay, this one. For the last example, kindly chat your answer. What's the equivalent prefix of this one? Again, for your last example, what's the equivalent prefix for this one? Okay, Again, ha? What is the equivalent prefix of this one? Kindly copy. Kindly copy your answer. Then I will show my solution later. Take note, dalawa yung sagot. Take note, dalawa ang sagot. Sige, let's try to check your answers. Sige, by the way, what is the scientific notation of this one? Okay? Mga nagduduha na yung mga answer niyo, no? Okay. This is 1.31 times 10 raised to what? What's the exponent? What's the exponent? It's 7. Very good. It's positive 7. Very good. It's positive 7. Now, positive ha, positive. Wala kang makikitang positive dito. Take note. Wala kang makikitang positive. Sorry. Wala kang makikitang 7. Sorry, by the way. Sorry. Wala kang makikitang 7 dito. Again, wala kang makikitang 7 dito. So, it's either ang gagamitin natin is ang 10 raised to 9 at saka 10 raised to 6. Again, walang 7 dyan. So, we are going to use 10 raised to 9 at saka 10 raised to 6. Now, let's convert into 10 raised to 6. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, pag 6 daw ang exponent, that's 13.1 times 10 raised to 6. Pag 9, let's continue. 1, 2, 3. So, pag 9, there will be an additional 0. 0.0131 times 10 raised to 9. Okay? Okay. Sir, nga lang hindi pwede si KB. Class, ang atong exponent 7. Between 6 and 3, you cannot find 7 there. Tama, di ba? Between 6 and 3, wala 7 dira. Class. So, wala. So, dara, kanya itong gamiton. Kailangan si 7 dara between 9 and 6. Okay? So, 13.1 times 10 raised to 6. And the prefix for 10 raised to 6 is what? This is megabytes. MB. Okay, ha? Mo gani na i-correct niyo namang advertisement na small letter M ang gigamit. Dapat big letter M. Okay? Ang megabytes, naku na siya nga M. Okay? Malaki ang M. Now, for gigabytes naman, 10 raised to 9 is 4 gigabytes. Okay, 10 raised to 9 is gigabytes. And that's 0.0131 gigabytes. And we are just parehas lang. Okay? Kindly copy. I do hope, ha. Alam niyo na to. Take note, ha. Take note. The first step, class, the first step is you need to convert this one first. Okay? You need to convert this one first. Tingnan niyo yung exponent. Tingnan niyo yung exponent. Now, if ang exponent is wala dire, like 10, kaya ni, wala dire sa tunga, wala yun, oo. So, you need to choose between the two numbers. Kagaya ng 7, you need to choose. Okay? Sir, what if ang exponent, sir, is merong ano na, sir, automatic na siya ani, nalis sa prefix, sir, makita naman sa prefix. What if ganyan, sir? You don't need to choose. Okay? You don't need to choose na. Automatic na siya diretso. Automatic na siya. Just like this example, let me share to you an example. Okay? Bigyan ako ng example na makita lang ang prefix ha. Okay? Wait for a while. Okay. So example tayo, we have 6,900. Okay, this one, kilometer. No. It's meters. Yan. Now, if we are going to convert this one into scientific notation, this is, what is the exponent? 6.9 times 10 raised to what? What's the exponent? What's the exponent? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Very good. It's 9. Positive yung exponent is 9 meters. Now, 10 raised to 9 is what? What's the equivalent prefix of 10 raised to 9? By the way, what's the equivalent prefix of 10 raised to 9?
Giga, sir.
Giga. Very good. So that means this is 6.9 gigameter. Very good. Yun siya. Ano sagot? You don't need to choose na because you don't need to choose between two numbers. Because 10 raised to 9 has its own prefix na. Again, 10 raised to 9 is meron na siyang own prefix niya. So you don't need to choose na. Unlike sa ating previous examples, yung previous 3 examples kanina, kailangan dalawa yung piliin nyo. Again, kailangan dalawa yung piliin is because you can't find that number in the prefix. Yan. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue our discussion. Now, ito na tayo dito tayo mag-start. How do you add and subtract numbers in scientific notation? Again, paano ba mag-add and subtract na numbers sa scientific notation? Actually, class, add and subtract, nalito tayo, class. Yes. Except sa sa mga other examples. Okay. Now, just take note of this one. To add and subtract quantities in scientific notation, you need to make sure first that the expression have similar terms. Again, dapat parehas silang terms. Also, it means that the quantities have the same base and the same numbers and the same exponent. Okay? Kung mag-add at saka subtract ka ng scientific notation, make it sure that they have the same exponent. Again ha, if mag-add ka ng scientific notation, dapat parehas ng exponent. So this rule is important because it makes sure that all the places of the values are lined up accordingly. So example is this. The exponent here is 10 raised to, the exponent is 3. Tama, di ba? The exponent is 3. So parehas silang exponent class. So in this case, all you need to do is to add 5.5 at saka 3.6. Then copy lang ito. Ganun, pag parehas na silang exponent daan, if they have the same exponent already, all you need to do is to add the numbers. So 5.5 plus 3.6, pila man? What's the answer? 5.5 plus 3.6 is 9.1. Tama ba?
Yes, sir.
So 9.1 times 10 raised to 3 kilogram. So, ganyan lang kadali mag-add or subtract if they have the same exponent. Take note ha, addition and subtraction in scientific notation, they have the same rule. Ito lang, dapat the same ang exponent before you will add. Okay? Take note of that one. Now, how about this one? What if dili sila parehas? Ito yung tanong. What if hindi sila parehas? 5.5 times 10 raised to 3 o 3.6 times 10 raised to 5. Sabi ng estudyante ko, sabi niya, sir, i-transform na lang namin yan siya into decimal, sir. Yung dalawa, then i-add. Then, ibalik ulit into scientific notation. Kaya pwede man siya, pwede ganyan. If and only if the exponent is very gamay. If the exponent is very small. Again ha, pwede yun siya pag ang exponent is maliit. How about if yung exponent niya malaki? So, hindi siya pwede i-transform into decimal. Kasi masyadong haba. And by the way, ito siya class, masolve na sa calcu class. Oo, makalcu ran eh. Sa mga meron siya calculator, pwede kayo gumamit ng calculator para masolve ito. But of course, hindi tayo always mag-rely sa calculator. So, kailangan ko i-present ang aking solution. So sir, paano yan siya isolve? Okay. So, let me explain. Okay, uunahin ko muna yung pinaka-easy na way, ha? Again, uunahin ko muna yung pinaka-easy na way kasi there are two ways in solving this one. So, unahin ko yung pinaka-madali. Ay, tangit ang ano sa kong camera. Okay. Sige. Ano yung given? Please give me the given, by the way. Ano yung given? State the given. Ano yung given?
5.5 times 10 raised to 3 plus 3.6 times 10 raised to 5 po, sir. 5.5 po, sir.
Okay, sorry. Yan, it's 5.5. Now, you are going to add them. I-add mo daw siya. Pero ang tanong, pwede ba siya ma-add? No. You cannot add this one directly. Again, you cannot add this one directly because ang exponent ng isa is 3, ang exponent ng isa is 5. Hindi siya pwede ma-add. Unlike sa ating previous example, the exponent is the same. For in our case dito, the exponent is hindi the same. So I will teach you yung mas madali lang na way. Kasi yung isa medyo may additional pa kasi yung isa itong way na to is wala na, direction na. Sige. 3 and 5 yung exponent. 3 and 5. Now, sino yung mas malaki ang exponent? Sino yung mas malaki ang exponent? Ito. Ito nga sa baba ang mas malaki. Yes, very good. Si 3.6 yung mas malaki ang exponent. So, you need to follow this one. Copy mo lang ito, 3.6 times 10 raised to 5. Yan. Now, anong gawin mo dito? This 5.5 times 10 raised to 3, dapat ang 3 na exponent magiging 5. Again, dapat magiging 5 ang exponent natin na 3. So, we have 5.5 times 10 raised to 3. Now, ilan ang kulang para maging 5 ang exponent? Ilan ang kulang? Ilan ang kulang? 2. Very good. 2 ang kulang para maging 5. So, kailangan natin mag-move ng, di ba sabi niyo 2. 2 yung kulang para maging 5. So, you need to move 2 places to the left. Kailangan nyo magdagdag ng mag-move 2 places to the left. 1, 2. Yan. So, this is now 0.05 times 10 raised to 5. Again, since, di ba sabi niyo para gusto natin gawin itong 5. So, para ma-change into 5, ilan ang kulang para maging 5 ang 3? It's 2. So we need to move 2 places to the left. So ito yung nangyari. That means this one is already 0.05. Ay, sorry, kulangan kong 5. Sorry, kulangan kong 5 here, ha? Sorry. 5 times 0.055 times 10 raised to 5. Yan. Okay, so yan na siya. Now, this time, pwede na siya ma-add. Pwede na siya ma-add, it's because same na sila ng exponent. Again, pwede na siya ma-add, it's because same na sila ng exponent. And what's the answer? The answer is, i-add daw sila, i-add. Ila siya. Okay, it's 3.655. I-add sila. Tarong og-add. Uy, kamuha, tarong og-add ha. Baka di kayo marunong mag-add. It's 3.655 times 10, copy the exponent, raised to 5. Yan. And that is the answer. Ito na yung sagot. Okay? Ito na yung sagot. Sir, di pwede yung 10 raised to negative 5 gawing 10 raised to negative 3? Very good question, Mark Vincent Perez. Actually, Mark, pwede siya, Mark. Mark, pwede siya. Okay? May question si Mark. Sabi niya, gusto daw ni Mark na itong si 10 raised to 5 gawing 3 para yung basis si 3 ang exponent. Pwede man, Mark, walang problema. Pero, yan yung another way. Yan yung another way of solving. Ito yung isang way. Kasi class, magpili lang kayo class kung sino sa kanilang dalawa yung ipa-follow mo na exponent. Again ha, magpili na kayo sa kanilang dalawa kung sino yung ipa-follow ninyo na exponent. Now, for positive ang given exponent, mas okay na ang i-follow ninyo is yung mas malaking exponent. Again, mas okay na i-follow nyo yung malaki ang exponent. Sir nga, no? Para, ingani lang, diretso na siya. Kasi pag i-follow ninyo yung mas maliit na exponent, i-copy ninyo, you have this. Pero take note, we need to follow the standard form of scientific notation. Again, the final answer should always follow, again ha, the final answer should always follow the standard form of scientific notation. Except lang kanina, except lang yun sa using perfect sense, except lang yun. Okay? So, sige. Please copy this one. Please copy kasi we are going to have another, yung isang way. Yung isang way in which we are going to follow itong maliit. Okay, can you copy? Oo. Ayaw copy ha, akong dagway ha. Ba't niya filter anong kamera ha, uy? Diba, masyak mo nung muhayag ang kamera, mungit ang kamera. Oo, ano siyang pangit siya. Mutugas ang tinuon. Sige. This time, okay, erase na ako ha. Kasi this time, ang ipa-follow natin is yung itong 3. Itong question. Sir, ang calculate na ko, sir, kay whole number siya ba? Kung saan may pa-scientific notation, sir? Wait lang, Des. Maglibog ko sa yung calculate. O saan yung calculate, Des? Kana siya. Ay, medyo actually maglisod to explain man das uy. Later na lang siguro ka lang. I-chat na lang ko later ha if na ako'y time. Oo. I will teach you. Okay. Murag lisod jud ka ayo des kay murag wala ko'y calculate magud ingay nga na same sa imo ha. Sige lang. I will give you time na lang to explain. Ya kay kailangan ako og video para makita na ko ang imong calculate. Sige lang des. Sige, let's have the another way. Yung sinabi ko kanina. Okay. So, ito yung good question ni Perez kanina. What if si 3 ang ating i-follow? So, it's not only 5.5 times 10 raised to. What if si 3 ang i-follow? So, ito yung ita-change natin. Itong 5, gawin natin 3. Okay? Itong 5, gawin natin yung 3. So, 3.6 times 10 raised to 5. Okay? So, since gusto man natin si 5 maging 3, So, ilan ang ibabawas natin? 2. Ilan ang ibabawas natin? 2. Since magbawas man tayo ng dalawa, we need to move is 3.6. Ito 3.6, since 2 yung ibabawas, move 2 decimal places to the right. 1, 2. So, magiging 360 times 10 raised to 3 na siya. Again, so nag-move tayo ng dalawa kasi 5 ang di ba 5? Then gusto natin gawing 3. Gusto natin gawing 3. So, ang kailangan natin i-move is 2 places. So, 2 places to the right. Ito na yun siya. That means we have here 360 times 10 raised to 3. The same lang exponent. The same na yung exponent natin. And if we are going to add, this is 365.5 times 10 raised to 3. Yan. Okay? And yan, di ba? May binanggit ako kanina that your final answer, okay? Your final answer, class, dapat follow the standard, follow the standard form of certification. Kunya, 365 ba na? That's more than 10. So if this is our decimal, and if we move our decimal places to the left, 1, 2, nag-move tayo ng dalawa. So mag-plus ka rin dito ng 2. So that's 3.65 655 times 10 raised to 5. O diba? The same lang answer kanina. The same answer pero may additional. Kaya nga, this is my suggestion. Okay? Wala akong problema kung i-follow niyo ito o yung isa. But this is my suggestion. In adding this one, mas okay na i-follow ang mas malaking exponent para diretsyo na. Wala nang additional na conversion ulit. Again. Mas okay na i-follow ninyo ang yung mas malaking exponent kasi para diretsyo na. Para di na kayo ma-hassle. Okay? Yan. Sige. So, kindly take a picture or kindly copy the solution. Ayun ako ni copy ha. Sige na ako. Yung screenshot to na. Sige, yaw. Madahan na kayong mga main na kung lagway. Sir, if positive ang exponent, sir, kaya-base ang may malaking exponent. So, if negative exponent, sir, kaya-base ang malaking exponent. Wait lang, Suarez. Let me think muna, Suarez, ha, kay positive, magot ng luha. Wait lang, Sai, ha. Ako sang i-analyze Sai, ang Sai nga rule. Pero kanin Sai, okay lang Sai. Tama yung state Sai na, para mas madali siya Sai, mas madali sa iyo Sai, oo. Pag positive ang dalawang exponent, ihalo mo lang yung mas malaki para mas dali i-solve. Yung what if silang dalawa negative? What if negative ang exponent? Wait lang Sai, ha. I-analyze na ako Sai. Okay, yan. Na-solve na ako side. Sabi ni Suarez dito, na if positive ang exponent ng dalawa, to make it para mas dali daw mag-solve, i-follow lang yung mas malaki ang exponent. Now, sabi ni Sai, what if daw negative ang exponent ng dalawa? That's good observation, Sai. Na pag negative ang exponent, you need to follow yung maliit na exponent. Okay? Pag silang dalawa negative, you need to choose you need to follow the exponent, you need to follow the exponent sa pinakamaliit na exponent na given. Okay, again ha, since silang dalawa positive, so mas okay, wala problema if you follow this way, walang problema. Para mas easier for you to solve, i-follow ninyo ang mas malaki ang exponent. Okay? Pero what if silang dalawa negative? What if silang dalawa negative? Ang i-follow ninyo is yung mas maliit na exponent. Okay? Yun lang. Sige, let's have another discussion. Okay, wait for a while. Wait lang. Wala. Okay, subtraction of quantities in scientific notation follows the same rules as addition. The same lang ha, again, the same lang silang rule. Addition and subtraction, parehas lang sila ng rule. Now, the powers of 10 should have the same exponents before factoring it out and subtracting n accordingly. So remember, take note of this one. Note that n should be a number between 1 to 9. Move the decimal point according to follow the standard form of scientific notation. So, sa pag-add and subtract, kailangan pa rin natin i-follow ang standard form of scientific notation. Please take note of that one. Okay? Now, how about this one? Kindly chat your answer. So, this is a problem solving. A problem solving that relates, a scientific notation na problem solving. So, magaling, malingap, and masipag are adjacent barangays. So, barangay Magaling is 7 times 10 raised to 3 meters away from Barangay Malingap. And on the other hand, the distance between Barangay Malingap at Barangay Masipag is 1.2 times 10 raised to 3 meters. The question here, what is the total distance between Barangay Magaling and Barangay Masipag? Okay, kindly chat. Again, kindly chat your answer. What's the total distance between Barangay Magaling and Barangay Masipag? Kindly chat your answer. Okay, the correct answer is what? The correct answer is 8.2 times 10 raised to 3 meters, or take note, 10 raised to 3 meters is equivalent to what? This is 8.2 what? O, so 10 raised to 3, that's kilo. Tama ba? So 8.2 kilometers. They're just the same. Okay, very good. Very good. Yeah, it's addition. From the word itself, total distance. When we say total, di ba? Pag grade 1 natin, tinuruan tayo pag ibig sabihin ng total, i-add. Okay? Pag ibig sabihin ng total, i-add. Sige. How about this one? How about this problem? Leo stored water into 2 large containers containing 2.50 times 10 raised to 4 ml and 5.10 times 10 raised to 4 ml. Then, there are 2 containers and dissolved i-store niya isudag water. Then, he used 3.00 times 10 raised to 4 ml to wash the dishes and clean the kitchen countertop. The question, how much water was left for his consumption? Now, take note class, take note ha, in problem solving, it is very important that you understand the problem. Again ha, in problem solving, it is very important to understand the problem. Now, if nahihirapan talaga kayo, kasi math. Pwede rin mo siya Bisayaon or Tagalog or in your own dialect. Yeah. Kasi for me, no, according to our research, when I had my research during my college days, one of the siguro one of the techniques that na mas madali daw maintindihan ng bata ang problem solving is that vernacular translation. They're using vernacular translation. So if this is the problem, so mas maintindihan ng bata ang problem if siya, naka-translate siya in their own language. Or they understand the problem using their own language. So, mas madali daw sa kanila. Okay? Okay? Last, take note ha. Take note, the symbol for L is, that L is letters and the symbol should be a big letter L. Again, big letter L dapat ang ML. Big letter L dapat ang ML. So, sir, paano nangyari? Sir, paano mag-dissolve yan siya, sir? Paano ganyan yung sagot? Okay. As, ang gawin nyo lang, i-add una ang 2.50. Again, i-add una ang 2.50 at saka 5.10. Kasi ito yung water. Ito yung water nag-store. Diba? Ito kung sa Bisaya, pagipundo. Kung sa Tagalog, I don't know sa Tagalog. Pundo siguro sa Tagalog yahapon. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, ito yung water nag-store. Now, if you're going to add them, that's 7.60 times 10 raised to 4. Okay? Ito yung water na na-store ni Leo. Now, itong si Leo kay very butan man si Leo, no? Very kay siya. So he used 3 times 10 raised to 4 ml of the water. So, naghugas siya ng plato, nag-clean sa kitchen. So gumamit siya ng gumamit siya ng 3 times 10 raised to 4 ml. So 7.60 ml. Ay, sorry, kulang 10. Times 10 raised to 4 minus, gumamit man sila 3 times 10 raised to 4. Now, ang question kasi dito, ilan na lang yung naiwan na tubig? So, i-subtract, that's 4.6 ml. Sorry, 4.60 times 10. Sorry. 4.60 times 10 raised to 4 ml. And that is your answer. And this is your answer. Or if you are going to convert that one into liters, that's 46 liters. Tama. That's correct, Frank. Sabi ni Frank, 46 liters. That's correct. Okay? Very good. Yan. So 4.60 times 10 raised to 4 ml or 46 liters. Okay, let's continue. Ito naman yung tanong. Paano mag-multiply and divide numbers in scientific notation? Again, paano mag-divide at saka multiply ng numbers in scientific notation? Class, division and multiplication of scientific notation is very easy. Yes, easy talaga. Here, to multiply quantities in scientific notation, N and A are calculated separately. So we have here, N are multiplied to one another while exponents are added. So pag multiplication, i-multiply ang numbers, the exponent i-add. Again, pag multiplication of scientific notation, i-multiply ang numbers, then, anong gawin sa exponent? I-add. And you need to follow standard form of scientific notation. Ipa-follow nyo pa rin ang standard form of scientific notation. Kung division naman, kung sa multiplication, i-multiply ang numbers, i-add ang exponent. Sa division, i-divide ang numbers, then i-subtract ang exponent. Again, sa multiplication, i-multiply ang numbers, i-add ang exponent. Sa division, i-divide ang numbers, i-subtract ang exponent. Now, let's have here. If you are going to multiply this one, okay, multiply this one. Halas sir, lahi man silang exponent. Walay problema. Multiplication and division, kahit iba-iba ang exponent, okay pa rin. Pwede siya ma-solve. Unlike subtraction and addition, na kailangan dyan pareha sila ang exponent. In division and multiplication, walang problema kahit magkaiba sila ng exponent. So, kagaya nito, ang gawin nyo lang dito, if you're going to multiply this one at saka ito, i-multiply lang ang 2.1 at saka 1.5, multiply. The answer is 3.15. Then times 10, anong gawin sa exponent? 2 plus 4. 2 plus 4 is 6. So, raised to 6. Ganun lang. Okay, ganun lang. Next. For division, if i-divide natin sa ito at saka ito, so i-divide natin ang 2.1 at saka 1.5, that's 1.4. Ano ang mangyayari sa exponent? Ang mangyayari sa exponent is subtract. 4 minus 2 is 2. Again, pag division, i-subtract ang exponent na to. So 4 minus 2, it's 2. So ganun lang. Ganyan lang kadali pag multiplication and division. Okay? So again ha, in multiplication involving scientific notation, the exponents of powers of 10 are added, when in division, the exponents are subtracted. I-multiply ang number, then i-add ang exponent, that's for multiplication. And for division, i-divide ang numbers, then i-subtract ang exponent. Yun. Next, this one. Kindly, kayo daw, kindly chat your answer. Again, kindly chat your answer. Kindly chat your answer. Sir, o sa pasamot ani sir, class, i-multiply. Again, sir, ano i-multiply? Area man. Area of a large conference hall. So, in an area of a large conference hall, that's rectangle, given the width and length, di ba? Area of the rectangle is length times width. So, area, times lang. Can you chat your answer? Sige. The answer is 3.99. Okay, very good. The answer is 3.99 times 10 raised to 5. Class, ang inyong answer class is 39.9. Now, take note. Take note, class, take note. I-follow ang unsa, ang standard. 39 yung answer, take na 39.9. Kailangan natin i-follow ang standard form. Again, standard form of scientific notation. Okay ha? Again ha? Okay. Walang problema. Tama ang yung solving. I-multiply lang tapos i-add ang exponent. Walang problema. But kailangan ninyo i-consider inyong n. Your answer is 39.9. That's 39.9 is greater than 10 man na siya. So dapat your n should be in 1 to 10. So kailangan mo mag-convert. Okay? Kailangan niyo i-ano yung sagot ninyo. Sige, Frank, kanawat makag-ano, Frank? Kilometer. Sige. Next. How about this one? Pag mag-convert ka meter squared man to franc, so medyo mahirap siya i-convert into kilometer lang. Dapat ay kilometer squared. And I think franc. Mali rin ata ang pag-convert mo kasi it's squared man. So, dapat mag-move ka og 6 decimal places. It's squared. Tama ba? 3 times 2, 6. Yeah, 6 is squared. Okay. Now, kindly answer this one. How many 1.510 squared 10 times 2? How many 1.5 times 10 raised to 2 centimeters long sticks fit in an 870 times 10 squared centimeters long space? So, yan yung tanong. Ilang 1.50 times 10 squared centimeters ang magkakasya sa 870 times 10 square centimeters. So what is the operation? Again, dapat sabto ninyo ang problem. You need to understand the problem to determine what operation to be used. So the operation to be used is what? That is division. So, kailangan mong i-divide ang 870 sa 1.5 to get the answer. Okay, then subtract the exponent and you will get the answer. Okay, so let's see kisa mga nag-chat. Okay, bakit negative 2? Okay, division. So kailangan, what's your answer kay chat? Dapat tinghari ang 870 times 10 raised to 2 divided by 1.5 times 10 raised to 2. Okay, very good. May nagsagot og whole numbers, may nagsagot walang problema. Okay, the answer is, sabi dito, 580 times 10 raised to 0. Tama, di ba? 0. 580 times 10 raised to 0. Now, how about convert into scientific notation? This is, di ba, 580 bawal, di ba? 5.8 times 10 raised to 2. This is your answer. Very good. This is your answer. 5.8 times 10 raised to 2. Okay? Okay, very good. Now, let's have significant figures. Okay, this will be our last topic before we will end significant figures. And please take down notes all of the rules of significant figures. Now, a significant figure is a reliable known digit. Significant figures help in accurately reporting values that the measurement equipment is capable of determining. I think significant figures was discussed to you na when you were in high school. I think na-discuss na siya. Now, significant figures is characterized by the fewest digits used in reporting values without losing accuracy. And the number of significant figures increases as the accuracy of the equipment also increases. And the number of significant figures decreases as the accuracy of the equipment also decreases. So ano siya kanang? Direct proportion sila. If magtaas ang number of significant figures, the accuracy will also increase. If mag-decrease ang number of significant figures, the accuracy of the equipment will also decrease. Next. First rule, when we say non-zero, of course, halata naman masyado no pag non-zero. Non-zero gani, dili zero. Diba? Pag non-zero, dili zero. So non-zero digits are always significant. Now, let's have this example. 2. Of course, ang 2 dili 0. Ang 1 dili 0. Ang 2 dili 0. Ang 5 dili 0. Ang 1 dili 0. So, how many numbers are involved in there? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, how many significant figures do we have? The answer is 5. Okay? So, non-zero digits are always significant. So, in this example, there are 5 significant figures. Okay? There are 5 significant, or no, the significant figure is 5 because there are 5 significant numbers. 1, 5, 2, 1, 1, 1, 5, 2, 1, 2. They are all significant. Okay ha? Take note ha? Non-zero digits are always significant. Take note of that rule. Let's have another rule. Ito, 9,202,045. Zeros between non-zero digits are considered significant. Okay? Yung zero na nasa gitna ng dalawang hindi zero are considered significant. Okay ha? Zeros between non-zero digits are considered significant. So itong zero na to, makonsider ito na significant kasi 2 and 2 by the way is a non-zero number or non-zero digits. If we are going to count this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, how many significant figures do we have? We have 7 significant figures. Okay? Sir, appeal is 0? Yes, again, kasali si 0 dito. Kasi si 0 is in between 2 non-zero digits. And they are considered as significant. Ang mga zeros. Okay? So please take note of that one. Another rule. This one. Only final zero and trailing zeros following a decimal point are considered significant. Again, only the final zero and trailing zeros following a decimal point are considered significant. Now, we have this one. Diba? Meron siyang decimal point, then meron siyang zero. Yan. Itong zero na yan, they are significant. Ito rin, they are significant. Okay? Again ha? They are significant. Ito. So if we are going to find the significant figures of this one, the answer is there are 8 significant figures of this number. Again, this one is considered as trailing zeros. Okay, they are considered significant following a decimal point. Sir, how about this one, sir? Example done, sir. Let's have 10 million. 10 million. Yan na. Then, what if may decimal dito, sir? If may decimal na nakalagay dyan, if may naka-emphasize yung decimal dyan, the answer for this one is 8. The number of significant figure of this one is 8. Pero pag ganito lang siya, class, pag walang decimal at the end, the number of significant figure for this one is 1. Si 1 lang yung significant. The rest, no. Pero may emphasis of decimals at the end. If may nakalagay dyan na decimal dyan, makonsider ito na significant. Okay? Pero ito, walang decimal at the end, so only 1 lang yung significant. So please take note of that one. Next. Zeros that appear before the non-zero digit are not significant. If mag-una gani ang 0 kasi sa number, if mag-una yung 0 compare sa mga non-zero digits, that zeros are not considered significant. So gaya nito, di ba nauna yung 0? Naguna ang 0. Then it was followed by a non-zero digit number. So they are not significant. The only number na significant lang dito is 3. Si 3 lang significant. That is why there is only one significant here. Or should I say, the significant figure here is 1. Again, zeros that appear before the non-zero digit are not significant. And the only significant here is si 3. Kaya nga ang answer dito is 1. Next. Okay. This one. Kindly chat your answer for item number 1, item number 2, item number 3, item number 4, item number 5, item number 6, item number 7. Kindly chat your answers.
Sorry, good question. Nakalimot ko appeal niya. Ito na lang si number 8. Uy, nakalimot ko. Nakalimot ko butang, sorry. Okay, let's try to check your answer. Okay, let's try to check your answer. Kung sa'yo tama ba yung mga answer dire? Okay, for item number 1, the correct answer is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For number 1, 8, significant figure. Answer. Can you check your answer? For number 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For number 2, it's 8 also. Again, for number 2, it's 8. Hindi kasali yung nauna. Okay? For number 3, kasali ito. Yes, kasi this is after the decimal. Kasali ito 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. For number 3, it's it's 11. Yeah. For number 3, it's 11. Okay. For number 4, kasali ito kasi after ng decimal ito, after ng decimal, 2, 3, 4, 5. For number 4, 5 is the correct answer. For number 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For number 5, 6. Kasali itong 0 lahat dito kasi they are after the decimal point. Okay? They are considered as trailing zeros. For number 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The answer is 6. Class, take note of this one. Take note of this one. Any numbers in scientific notation are significant. Again, any numbers in scientific notation are considered significant. Again, any numbers in scientific notation are considered significant. Gaya nito. 6. For number 7, it's 4. And for number 8, it's 2. Number 8 is 2. Okay? Dalawa lang. Si 1 at saka si 2. Hindi ito kasali kasi walang decimal at the end. Di ba? Walang decimal at the end. Yan. Okay? So congratulations to those students who got the correct answers. Okay, congratulations sa inyo. Now, if ever meron kayong question regarding significant figure, you can raise right now. Okay. If you have concern, wala, meron ba? Kasi class, kasi we don't have enough time na. It's almost 5, wala na tayong time. Our next dapat na na topic is how to add and subtract quantities using the correct significant figures. So dali raman na siya. But don't you worry, there will be video, a video ni Sir Carmelo discussing this one. Again, I will post the video of Sir Carmelo sa ating page and you need to watch that video kasi kasali ito sa quiz. Kasali ito sa quiz. Meron kasing rule dito. Paano mag-add? Yeah. Paano mag-add ng paano mag-add ng numbers using significant figures? Meron. Yan. Okay? Merong, and then, abot tayo ng conversion. Yes, abot tayo ng conversion. Then, okay? So, since we don't have enough time, basta mamayang gabi, ano na lang siguro, ngayon ko na lang siguro ipopost. Oo. Wait lang ha, S grade 12. Okay, S7. Nag-post na kasi ako sa sa isang section. So for your section S9, grade 12 S9, okay. Class, you need to watch this video talaga ha, because this video is very helpful, especially for your incoming quiz next week. Okay, ano ba ni siya kanang helpful ni siya? Okay, na-post ko na sa ating page. Oo, na-post ko na sa ating page yung videos na ipa-watch ko sa inyo. 4 yun na videos. Okay? So do you have any concern or question? Announcement how we will not meet this Thursday. It's because madayaw. So walang activity din, walang activity. But I gave you already the 4 videos that you need to watch. Okay? Binigay ko agad yung yung 4 videos na kailangan i-watch kasi part yun siya sa quiz natin. Next week. Sir, ang quiz next week, sir, sa Quiper? Yes, sa Quiper. Pero if hindi pa available ang Quiper, we can utilize the Google Forms. Okay? And for your attendance this afternoon, for the closing attendance, I will be posting the i-chat ko dito yung links natin. Okay? Kindly click the link that I chat sa chat box. Kindly click the link that's for your attendance.